My name is Alexa Mahoney, and today I'm going to be telling you guys how to prevent eating disorders in adolescence. Eating disorders are a lot more than just not eating right. They are considered to be very serious mental illnesses, and they're most common in adolescents and young adults. It is extremely hard for a child to deal with a mental illness like this. In the article, Eating Disorders and Suicide Risk, Lauren Mulheim states, between 20 and 43% of those with anorexia nervosa report current suicidal ideation. Children and young adults should not have to deal with these horrible, dark thoughts at such a young age. Now that I have your attention, I would like to explain the need for preventing eating disorders in young people. Eating disorders can severely damage a child's mental and physical health. In the adolescent stage, the brain is still developing, so an eating disorder can permanently stunt their brain growth. It also affects the reward system in their brains, which means rewards become less exciting, such as like eating dessert. In a WebMD article, Catherine Kim explains anorexia is fatal in about 1 of every 10 cases. The most common cause of death include cardiac arrest, electrolyte imbalance, and suicide. Suicide can happen with other mental illnesses, but I would like to focus on eating disorders because we don't hear much about them compared to other mental illnesses. We don't want any one child to suffer in silence, and children and young adults with eating disorders like anorexia have distorted body image. Disordered body image can be caused by social media being flooded with images of celebrities and influencers who meet up with society's beauty standard. Most times people don't feel confident with their bodies, and they don't feel good about how they look if they don't look like the celebrities and influencers that they constantly see online. At such a young age, you can only imagine how this could affect their self-esteem. So it is imperative that we learn how to prevent such disorders in young people and how to stop people from suffering and wanting to end their own lives. Now that I have explained the need for preventing eating disorders, I would like to propose a solution. There are a multitude of ways to prevent eating disorders in adolescence, such as teaching healthy eating habits, monitoring their time spent on social media, and teaching them self-confidence. According to Dr. Twenge in the Clarity Child Guidance Center article, 8th graders who spend 10 or more hours a week on social media are 56% more likely to say they're unhappy than those who devote less time to social media. There is no way to prevent a child from being exposed to media, but it can be lessened, controlled, and viewed in a more healthy way. Parents should not allow their children to have unlimited access to social media because it can consume them and cause them to be unhappy with themselves. For a moment, let's visualize the power of preventing children from being consumed by social media and developing eating disorders. Spreading awareness about eating disorders and how to prevent them could save many children and young adults from suffering and could save lives. If you know anyone who is suffering with body image issues, mental illness, or bad eating habits, it is important to know how to help them. In the Jed Foundation article about eating disorders, the article states, some examples of signs of eating disorders include starving themselves, acting controlling around food or eating in private, purging, exercising excessively, spending a long time in the bathroom or going to the bathroom after each meal, etc. Now that I have given you the signs of eating disorders and taught you how they can affect people, will you help me take action? Here are the steps of how to help someone who is showing signs of an eating disorder. Referring back to the Jed Foundation article, you must pick a time to talk to your loved one in person and express your concerns in a non-judgmental way. You need to remain calm and positive when you talk to them and have examples ready. Express changes in their behavior. Be sure to avoid commenting on how the person looks, offering simple solutions, or criticizing their eating habits or tricking them into eating. It is important that you don't give up if the person won't talk about their eating disorder and to continue reaching out even if they don't want your help. You should help them seek treatment because you could save someone's life without even knowing it.